Everybody's talking about it, and you want to know how to do it yourself. Okay, well, I did all the research, and I'm going to try my best to put in a way it'll be easy to follow. But the Master Cleanse is a really it's an awesome fast. It's difficult. It is a fast and diet. I mean, a lot of people have different connotations of what they want to take from it. Some people see it as a crash diet, fad diet. Some people see it as detox. So, you have the right to have your own conceptions or misconceptions about it. But the fact of the matter is, if you follow it right, you will have weight loss. And the most important thing after the diet is coming off of the diet, because you can have weight loss. You will definitely, if you follow this right, you will have weight loss. But if you come off of the diet wrong, you will get weight gain. So I'm going to do my best to try and guide you through this. Okay, so the Master Cleanse or the Lemonade Cleanse is the originator, you got to know this, is by Stanley Burroughs, and he published the Master Cleanse in 1940, and then he revived it in 1976. Anyway, that's just information that I should throw in there. And then, obviously, many celebrities have followed the diet, like Beyonce, Gwyneth Paltrow, Megan Fox, just a multitude of celebrities that tried it. I believe Gwyneth Paltrow, I just read an article that she does it a couple times a year, and she did it so much that she actually created her own. But anyway, so there are some people who just try it and it's just not for them, and there are some people who try it and make it a part of their life. So depending on the research you do, it could become like a part of your life, or just not for you, and you tried it and say, I did it, check off my list. Okay, so basically I'll get started really quick. What you'll need is laxative tea, and you can get the laxative tea at like a Whole Foods. You can even get it at a Walmart, but one of the best ones is a Smooth Move, and that Smooth Move you can find pretty much anywhere. And I don't have any on me right now, but you want to take that for a minimum of 10 days. If you're doing basically going back to the cleanse is done for a minimum of 10 days. You don't want to do a miniature cleanse like 3 days or 5 days, but you want to do a cleanse from 10 days to 40 days is the max. People have done that much longer than that. I don't know if there's, I don't know that there's a lot of health benefits, and there's if it's done for a prolonged time, you can lose a lot of nutrients. So I've just stuck to 10 days. This is my second time doing the cleanse, and I know how I feel post the cleanse, and so that's why I've sort of made it a part of my life, but I'm still trying to find more research if I want to continue doing this. Okay, back to the cleanse. So what you want in the morning is laxative tea, and you want to take that once every day, because you need to still have induced movements. So you need to have the laxative tea. The next thing you need is water. With the water, one thing I don't know if people know about, but you can have it hot, okay? And I bought a thermos, and I just, I don't know if you can see the steam coming out, but it keeps the water hot. You can also do it cold, but you'll get through the cleanse a lot easier if it's hot. Next, you need syrup, and not any kind of syrup, but pure maple syrup, grade B. And so that's grade B, and it's also organic. And there's an organic seal right there, and you definitely want to get that to go in there, and you want to do a tablespoon and a half or 2 tablespoons. A tablespoon and a half if you're trying to lose weight, 2 tablespoons if you're trying to just detox. This is cayenne. You want to get cayenne. This one is actually organic. The book I read didn't say that you needed organic, but the organic was there, and so I decided to go with that one. And so I just got this at the co-op in my city. And then of course lemons. So what you want to do, the best way to do this is when you have your lemons, cut them in half, and for 8 ounces, you do half a lemon. So, and you squeeze it, and so that's the lemon. I have it in here because I'm getting ready to make another batch, so that's why I have it here. But you don't want to cut them open right away. You want to make each serving as you do it. So get your water, have your 8 ounces of water, heat that up, put the maple syrup in, put in the cayenne, and you just want to do like a tablespoon, no, a teaspoon or half a teaspoon of cayenne, or however much you can take, but you want to do at least a half a teaspoon, I believe. So yeah, so those are the ingredients. So you basically have to have 4 to 6 glasses a day. You can maybe go over that a bit, maybe like 7 or 8, but just basically as hunger comes, you want to try and drink it before hunger comes. That's the best way to do it. As with water fasts, you're actually getting calories from the maple syrup. Obviously, it's going to be that source of glucose to give you energy. And after day 1, you'll see, you'll be wondering, why am I so bright-eyed? Why do I have all this energy? I think I can run like 20 miles right now. Well, yeah, that definitely helps with using this. That comes from this, I should say. So I just want to go over some common mistakes and then I'll stop. So basically some common mistakes is number 1, if you buy low grade maple syrup, this one is hard to find. You need to go to an organic place or a Woodman's. I don't know if that's like nationwide, but you need to go to get the grade B organic maple syrup because it has more nutrients and so on and so forth. So don't get grade A, don't get like fake maple syrup, just get it. If you're going to do it right. So that's an essential requirement. So you'll run low quicker than you know, so it's really good to have it on you. So if there's like a store that closes on Sundays, most like organic stores close early. So what you want to do is try, like if you need, like you're running low on energy, you need you can use a natural based sugar liquid, but that's just like a real temporary fix. You don't want to continue with that. Another mistake, do not eat on the cleanse. You're on a cleanse, you're on pretty much a fast. It's more of a fast than a diet because most diets you eat something, you do not eat on this. So and the reason why, even if you get cravings and want to eat, the best thing you should do is just, drink more of the lemonade or have tea and then put maple syrup in it. So that's one way that you can, obviously you're still not eating, but basically like once you start eating, it's not going to just stop your hunger. It's going to make you still like obsess about food during the cleanse. So you just want to try and put your instincts to eat away and focus on the cleanse. And for me, it helps me when I dedicate it to something. Like, it just depends what your beliefs are, but it helps when I dedicate it to something. Other than like losing weight or other than detoxing, dedicating it to better skin, to better health, for religious purposes. If you pray, you can use it like as a way to fast too, and not everybody does that, but just throw some ideas so you have more strength behind the cleanse. So do not eat food, minimum of 10 days. And then another mistake is not using the laxative or the saltwater bath. There's 2 options: a saltwater bath, internal bath, and the laxative tea. I do the tea because it just it's just easier to put the water in for me. With the salt, you can look that up. I don't know too much about the salt, but a lot of people do like it. I focus on the tea because it's just easier and it's warm and it's just a lot easier, to be honest, for me. So, but you want to do that every day, and so that's a must. You must induce movement. So just to wrap it up, after the 10 days, you want to ease out of the cleanse. And what you should do is basically from day 1 to 3, you want to focus on drinking orange juice, or if you have to eat right after, want to do like an orange or fruit, so you want to focus on doing like oranges or orange juice. Fresh squeeze is best, and you might want to stick to organic too, since you just did a detox. So basically, post cleanse, after those 3 days of focusing on fruit, and you can mix that with water as well. So on day 4, you're gonna start eating. On day 4 or 5, you're gonna start eating normal again. So what you want to do is replace all white flour and products with whole wheat, or if you can avoid like heavy flours altogether, that'd be best. But or you could just stick with whole wheat, because you're gonna try and get back to normal. You want to restrict your salt intake. You want to eat lots of lean protein. And then, so, I mean, this can be anywhere from beans if you're a vegetarian or a vegan already, or if you're not, then try and stick with the leanest protein that's available to you. Drink plenty of water, obviously. That's with any normal diet. And then, so basically, no soda, no other sweetened drinks. You remember, any juice that you just get off of like a store is the same thing as soda. So just skip that and try and focus on water. Your skin will look amazing after. So you want to focus on that. So that's all I have. Oh, and also after you do the cleanse, you also want to do a probiotic with that. The probiotic will basically help put back all the good bacteria that helps with your digestion, and kind of, when you've done that cleanse, you kind of gave them an eviction. So you definitely want to put that back into your system, the good bacteria, so that all that flora's gone. So you want to put that good bacteria back into your stomach. So probiotics, TNC, complete nutrition. I just purchased one. Is it with me? I think it is. Ooh. Okay, it's definitely not. But you definitely want to add a probiotic. So day 8 or 9 or 10, make sure you have that on you, so you're ready to, add that to the rest of your regimen. So you want to do that for at least 30 days. It's really, it's not a bad thing to do like continuously, after that, because, definitely will help with digestion and getting back to the way, you want to be, like, healthy and fresh. So that's it. If I missed anything, forgive me. It's my first video on this, so, but hopefully I made it a little easier for you. So here's to your health. The master class gonna be skinny.